Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. Today I wanted to share with you a reading. This is stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. Is there any important information that you need to know right now? It's all coming from Spirit, from the other side, the etheric realm. We've got a beautiful gold stone, a beautiful cat's eye heart, and a beautiful, that's a blue stone, gold stone. And we got the gold stone heart. So, relax, take a deep breath, and pick a stack of cards, and we'll see what important information that lies waiting for you on your journey in this life. So let's see what's under stack number 1. This is reflective truth. Identity, self-love, and acceptance. Ooh, reflective truth. What you see when you look at not only in the mirror at your own self, but the reflective truth that you see in others. The identity, the self-love, the acceptance. Accepting yourself, loving yourself. Seeing a mirror in other people. This card is speaking on looking deep within yourself and accepting yourself with all the flaws and all the things that are not perfect, because no one is perfect. And being in a self-love way, opening up your heart and loving yourself, and seeing that come through reflectively in others also, and loving them unconditionally, loving yourself unconditionally. You know, seeing the mirror, you may see someone and see certain things that are in you. So, love yourself, accept yourself, flaws and all, accept that no one is perfect, and just let it be. Let everyone be as they are, because everyone is perfect here. You are perfect, and everyone else is perfect. And for our second card, what you need to know is Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So, open communication. Mercury is all about communication, and when Mercury goes retrograde, our communication skills and our dialogue can get kind of mixed up, and we can have lots of misunderstandings. What you need to know now is to, if there's anything that is weighing on your chest that you need to get off your chest, if you think you're carrying a heavy load, you want to voice yourself. I want you to do it with love. Speak up with love, and you will be heard. Everything will come across as not too pushy, not too, sarcastic, not too mean, but do it in a loving way. Open that dialogue and have that open communication. And if you need to call on Mercury, please do. But get that off your shoulders. Get it off your chest if you have to. If you have something that is weighing on you and you really must speak up and voice use your voice and do it with love, and you will be heard. If there's anything that you need to get off your chest, do it with love, is what you need to know at this particular time. Ocean's prayer. Rebirth the earth. Start anew, begin again. So, for those that are wanting to start something new, and it doesn't matter how old you are, this is the time. It's telling you you can do it. You can rebirth the earth. You can rebirth your life. You can rebirth your surroundings. You can start again, begin again, and start something new in your life if you choose to. So, is there anything that you've been thinking about that you want to start? Maybe a business. Maybe you want to turn your hobby into a profession. Maybe you want to learn, a new skill, and you want to go back to school or take some metaphysical classes, do Reiki, learn about the chakras, all kind of courses out there. It's telling you to go ahead, move forward with your plan. If you have a plan in motion, move forward with it and go for it. It's never too late to start. It's never too late to begin again. That is the message through this card. It's only up to you whether you're ready and willing to put forth the effort to go forth and change your timeline and change what is happening in your life now while you're here on this planet. So let's see what stack number 2 has and what you need to know now. Heart portal. And I'm going to have to see receptivity, generosity, mistrusting. So you need to start opening up your heart more. Working on opening and expanding it. So you can be, oftentimes you can be a little mistrusting or mistrusting of others because you may think they're out to get you, stab you in the back, or you just don't trust a lot. But I want you to open that up. Be a little bit more generous with yourself and others. Not only with others, but with yourself also. Allow yourself to trust. Allow yourself to be generous and compassionate and receptive when somebody offers you something or gives you a helping hand, instead of thinking they want something in return for that. So opening up that heart portal, open up your heart chakra, and be receptive of the love that someone may be giving you. Don't take a blind eye. Don't close it off. Don't lock up your heart. Open it up. And you'll start to see the generosity coming forth and that mistrust falling by the wayside. So be open. Medicine deck, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for future progress. So a lot of you guys out there have had lots of experience through lots of wisdom and your higher learning coming from experiences in your own life that you can share with others. Those in deck wants you to do more study though. Doing more study. So it's going to be required on your part to do more study for your future progress of your ascension and your awakening process. And this could be for anything, whether it's in the metaphysical field or whether it's in your own daily routine or your life or your job. So you've got a lot of experience going on here. You've got a lot of wisdom. You're a very wise person. But there's always more to learn. There's always more to learn. And this is coming from an inner perspective and an outer perspective. We all learn something new every day. So to even go more in depth of where you are currently at your vibrational stage or your frequency, or where you are at in the ascension process, you want to go further. You want to take it up to a next level. So do more study, gain more wisdom, do more research, do more meditation, and tap in to the next level of this journey. So let's see what we got under here. Guard and protect the sacred water of life. And that's Benedicta Verdidus, the blessed green. Guard and protect the sacred water of life. This is an awesome card. So, what you need to know now is you're on this journey. You're learning. You're becoming more aware of what's going on, and how you yourself play a role in this, in the game that we're in. So I want you to guard and protect the sacred water of life, the knowledge. Some of you may be receiving sacred knowledge, sacred information from the higher beings, from star beings. I want you guys to start writing that down. I want, if you're getting any kind of light language or information from star beings, from your guides, your angels, start writing that down. I want you to start putting it in a journal, so one day you can make that sacred text into a book for others to learn. Water. I love water. Some of you guys what you need to be doing now is to drink more water. And I want you to bless that water before you drink it. Tell it that you love it. You want it to replenish your body and clean out all the toxins. And that's what it will do. It will flush it out. It will flush your body out. Make that water sacred. Talk to that water. Tell it you love it. And I want you to make sure you're keeping a diary for those that are getting downloads of information. Because one day you're going to be putting that into a book, is what I'm getting. So protect that information. Write it down. I don't want you to forget it. If you're like me, as soon as my foot hits the floor, when I wake up, everything's gone. If I don't take my journal or my phone and put the information down or in my phone, I will forget it. So I do want you to take that information that you're getting and write it down and keep it safe and protected. And some of you, I feel like, are getting lots of information that will be in a book soon. One day it will be in a book. Okay. We've got exile. Illusion of the separation, disconnect, and isolation. Exile. So, what you need to know, guys, is you're not exiled. That is the illusion of the separation. We came here to have this illusion that we are separate when we're not. There is no disconnect. There is no isolation. I know sometimes it can absolutely feel like there is isolation, that you've been exiled, that you're the only one. You have no one to talk to, no one that understands you, no one that, everybody's just not quite where you are, and you're just a little bit different. But this card is telling you are not exiled. That is the illusion of the separation in this game that we are playing. There is no disconnection. I want you to reprogram your mind with that, even if you have to say it on a daily basis. And there's always someone with you. Always. Whether you can see them or not. Whether you can see the spirit or see the auras or see the flashes or the orbs or the star beams, or you can get a full figured, of seeing something there. Someone, something, I don't want to say something, someone would be to be physical, so some spirit is always with you. Whether it's your ancestors, your guide is always with you. Your guide is always with you, nudging you, pointing you in the right direction. So I don't want you to feel like you are exiled. I want you to know that you are loved very much, and yet you are strong and brave enough to come here and play in this game where you feel that illusion of separation. You are very brave and strong individual. Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So, Kalima, let go of that fear. You're facing some fears now. Maybe your ascension, your vibration is raising. You're coming in more contact with who you truly are. And there's going to be some major changes, spiritual changes, that are going to be unfolding for you. And I want you to know that there's nothing to be afraid of. Like I said before, you are a brave, brave soul to come and play this game that we are in right now. So this is going to be your time, guys, really to soar up, to really, really know why you're here, why you came here. Because you came here for a purpose, for a reason. You wanted to come here. For those that are not sure of why they're here, you're really going to start seeing, I feel like, the reasons why you're here. Your spiritual changes are going to be unfolding all around you. Your awareness is going to become heightened, is what I want to relay to you. So, let go of the fear. Face it head on. And know that you are truly loved. And there's nothing really that really, nothing really to fear. Not even what we call here in the physical death. We don't die. We just move out of this body. So I really want you to understand that and let go of that. Face it. Face it head on. If you have any kind of fears, face them head on so you can move on and have those major spiritual changes unfolding for you. The third pillar, be open to powerful space between opposite poles. So again, with the spiritual changes that is happening with you, there is going to be more powerful be the powerful space between the opposite poles. You're going to be the one that is bridging other people together, raising their vibration, raising their frequency, and showing them the way, and helping them out when they do have questions. I see you doing this. It could be between you know, one group between two groups. It could be between two people. But I see you being the center one. That is bridging, you know, the two opposite groups or people or persons that you're going to be helping out in the future. Because I really do see you soaring, like Kalima said, and it's really going to help you help others understand where they're at in this spiritual journey. Because a lot of people, guys, are really confused and lost and disillusioned and thinking they're separate, and they're not. So with on your spiritual awakening, you and your transition through that process and all the major changes that are happening to you on you know, a daily basis, and you moving forward, you're going to be a very powerful, you know, space between opposites of what one thinks and what someone else thinks. And you could become a channeler for someone. You're going to be really helping out people a lot in the future. You're going to really be helping out people a lot. You're going to be like the, I'm trying to think of a word. I don't know if arbitrator is the right word, but the one in the middle of bridging that. Of bridging these people or these groups together. And that is a major, beautiful, powerful thing. So I want you to face the fears that you have, because really there's nothing to fear but the fear itself, and let that go and embrace all the spiritual changes that are coming for you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I love each and every one of you. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.